A big salute, family. It's your brother K. Judah, giving our praise to the Most High Yah and faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To my Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. To the CUC family, FOPE family, and all the brothers and sisters in the chat. Hey, a lot of times, family, when the spirit move, you gotta go. I know it's early in the morning, but I always keep my ears to the street. And I hear a lot of people, they keep saying that those of us who are teaching that it's not America, we deceiving people. And I take that to heart, family, because I know I'm not deceiving no brother or sister. So instead of going at people and calling people name out, I don't do all that. I'd rather just continue to show and prove through the scriptures who is who. Now, this is my challenge to y'all who says America. Can you do a full breakdown? Show us. Don't tell us it's America. Don't read one or two scriptures. Show us with a full breakdown. Because what I'm about to show right now is going to be a full breakdown to the children of Israel. Who is who? You can't tell me it's America without proof. Just like I can't tell you it's Vatican City without proof. So I'm going to bring my proof according to scriptures and history, documentation, and images to prove who is who. Because, man, you can't just call people deceivers without proof. But if I'm calling somebody a deceiver because they lying to the children of Israel, I'm going to come back up what I'm saying to show how you lying. Y'all haven't showed how we lying with proof. You just saying we lying, but I need you to show me we lying. So this is what I'm going to do, because I couldn't do it in the last live, family. That would have been too long, and that live would have been about 4 or 5 hours. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to further show you the things I didn't get to show you in the last live. Because like the Bible say, prove all things. Let's get it. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, family, I'm going to go to the book of Daniel. But this time, I have everything that I didn't have last time because it would have been too long to prove everything I was trying to prove according to scriptures. But this live not going to be that long, so that's why the things I couldn't do last live, I'm going to do this live. So I'm going to the book of Daniel, chapter 7, family, and I'm going to show you that you cannot change a beast that was in historical context and then change it to something that is not. The Bible is still talking about the same beast from ancient time who has transferred themselves into the same beast, but this time call themselves what? The European Union. That's what people don't understand. It's still a part of Rome. It's still part of the European Union. What you think the treaties of Rome was about? A single economic market for who? The people in Europe. A single common market for who? The people in Europe. Not the people in America, the people in Europe. That's why they signed the treaties of Rome. They wanted the largest market in the world, and I'm going to show you that they got it. Now, they keep telling us where America is the one who do trades and goods, huh? What you think the European economic common market mean? Trades and goods. And they have the largest one in the world. It surpassed America. We going to prove it, though, family. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. And let me put this on the screen first, because I didn't have this last time. Y'all see this? Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. You can't be out here calling us deceivers when you ain't proving nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing. Daniel chapter 7, family. And this is going to be quick today because I already proved everything in the last live that I needed to prove, and everything I need to prove in this live, according to the spirit and scriptures, I will prove in this live. This is Daniel chapter 7, and I'm going to pick it up at verse 1. And we're going to let the Bible walk this whole thing down for y'all. Not K. Judah, but the Bible. Daniel chapter 7, verse 1, and it reads, in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his heads upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sums of the matter. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven strove upon the great sea. Now, who are these great beasts? Let's see right quick. Here go the beasts. These four great beasts right here strove upon the great sea, right? These four great beasts, family, strove upon the great sea. We know the sea represent the people according to Revelation 17. They came from amongst the people. These four great beasts represent four kings. Verse 2 again, Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven strove upon a great sea, and four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. The first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. I beheld to the wings thereof was plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made to stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. Behold, that's Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. Verse 5, and behold, another beast, a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, and between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh. They go to bear right there. You see the bear with the 3 ribs? That's the Medes and the Persians. The Medes and the Persians. Verse 6, after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fall. The beast also had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. Now we know that this is the Greek Empire. Alexander was the first one to rule. He died, and they split the kingdom into his 4 generals. Ptolemy, Seleucus. So we know this is Alexander the Great, family. Here you go, family. Now pay attention. Here you go. Pay attention. Verse 7. After this, I saw in the night vision, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and break in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. Put it on the screen, K. Judah. See, this is what you do, family. You don't get into it with people. You just prove everything. America don't have this right here. None of these people come from America on this screen. They come from Rome. Say that again, K. Judah. None of these people that you see on the screen, they don't come from America. They come from Rome. And they had 10 horns, family. But hold up, K. Judah. Something happened to 3 of them. Can you find that in the Bible? Since America is a mystery Babylon the Great, let's get it. Verse 8, I consider the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, and we know that horn is him. The little horn that came up is Papa. Oh yeah, Papa. Yeah, the one that speak great words against the Most High. The one that's going to wear out the saints of the Most High. Let me ask you a good question before I continue. We already know that America is an abominable whore, the daughter of her mother, which is Rome. We know that she wicked and perverse and abominable. How's she a mystery? How's she a mystery? Don't nobody bow down to America. Don't nobody kiss Joe Biden ring. Don't nobody call him Holy Father. It's not America, family. It's the Roman Catholic Church. Vatican City is that great whore. Mystery Babylon the Great. Why is the mystery, K. Judah? Because they think this man is holy and righteous and about God's business. But we know he not. That's why it's a mystery. We know America worship the devil and Satan, but they don't know he got his power from Satan. They think he get his power from God, makes it a mystery. Knowledge. Verse 8 again. Let me go back to the image. Prove all things according to scripture. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. Hold up, Kate Judah. You say 3 was plucked up by the roots? Who are them, my brother? And can you prove that according to history? Here you go right here. Here you go right here. What do they say in the corner? The divisions of the Western Roman Empire. Come on, boy, stop. The divisions of the Western Roman Empire. And what do you see right here? 3 of them was plucked up by the roots. What's their name? The Vandals, they gone. The Herlies, they gone. And the Archigots, these are the 3, family. This is documented history. These are the 3 that was plucked up by the roots. That's why it left 7. You remember he said 10 horns, but 3 of them was plucked up by the roots. How many did that leave, family? 7. So who are the 7? Let's go back. Let's go back. Prove all things. Now, at first he said it was 10 horns. So you see, I numbered it all the way down to 10. But something happened though. 3 of them was plucked up by the roots, which is the Herlians, the Vandals, and the Archigots, which left 7, which is Justinianus, Charlemagne, Otto, Charles V, Napoleon Bonaparte, Berto Mussolini. He was the last one to try to revive the Roman Empire. And when you see it say number 7 and 10, that would be the 10th resurrection of that old Roman Empire through who? The European Union, which is called the Big 10, family. And I'm going to prove this according to scriptures. So 7. So let me show you this. I got this in front of me, so I won't put it on the screen. You see where it say Justinian? Justinian was crowned in 554 AD. You can go fact check your brother. Justinianus, he was crowned in 554 AD. Charlemagne was crowned in 800 AD. Otto the Great was crowned in 962 AD. Charles V was crowned in 520 AD. Napoleon Bonaparte was crowned in 1805 AD. And Berto Mussolini was crowned in 935 AD. Documented history. Documented history. Go fact check your brother and go fact check me with what you see on the screen and go type in who were the 3 that was plucked up by the roots and watch it say the Ostrogoths, the Vandals, and the Herlians, which we know was barbarian tribes who gave Rome a deadly wound. And I'm going to prove all things today. So can you read that though, K. Judah? You said that 3 was plucked up by the roots. Oh, here you go right here then. Yes, I can prove it. Say prove all things, let's prove it. Let me go up right quick. We're going to prove all things. Hold up. Let me get it right now. Hold up, fam. Bear with y'all, brother. I had to go get so much stuff, family. I'm talking about I've been up for a long time. I had to gather a lot of things to prove to you what I'm saying. So y'all just bear with me real quick. And I got OCD, family, so I'll have to name everything by name and have everything in decency and in order. So everything is by name. Here you go. I got it. Hold up. Let me add it right now. I got it right now. Let me add it. Because I want to show you that in 476 AD, this is when Rome took a deadly blow. But I want you to look at the names who they took it by. You're going to see the Vandals in there. The Bible is a cold piece of work, fam. Here it come right now. Hold up. I got y'all right now. Just bear with me. Let me remove this. And y'all about to see the Vandals is the ones who went up and gave Rome a deadly blow. Because I keep telling y'all that Rome tried to revive themselves 10 times. but you're looking at the 10th resurrection now. That's what people don't understand. America is not trying to revive himself. America has never been touched. What nation have destroyed America? Nobody. America gonna get dealt with by the Lord, but the way y'all making it seem that she mystery Babylon the Great, you've been woefully misinformed, man. Prove it with the scriptures. Stop telling us it's America and prove it. That's what y'all not doing. Oh man, it's America. Prove it then. Prove it. That's all we asking. Okay, here it come. Hold up. Okay, right here, right here. I got it. All right, fam, I'm about to show y'all this. Look, and then I'm gonna put this back on the screen. Now here it goes. Check this out. Now, at the top of this, it say the Babylonians by barbarian tribes, right? It say most of straightforward theory for Western Rome's collapse pinned the fall of a string of military losses, sustained against outside forces. Rome had a tangle with Germanic tribes for centuries, but by the 300 barbarian groups like the Goths, hey, didn't I just tell y'all that? They was plucked up by the roots. They go to Goths, the Ostrogoths, had encroached beyond the emperor's borders. The Roman withered a Germanic uprising in the late 4th century. But in 410, the Visigoths, King Alaric successfully sacked the city of Rome. The empire spent the next several decades under constant threats before the eternal city was raided again in 455. This time by the Vandals. That's another group that was plucked up by the roots, right? Finally, in 476, so in Revelation 13, you remember when the Bible say, and they took a deadly wound? This happened in 476. How we know that? I'm about to read it. In 476, the Germanic leader Ardusel staged a revolt and disposed the Emperor Romulus Augustulus. From then on, no Roman emperor would ever again rule from the post of Italy, leading many to cite 476 as the year the Western Empire suffered a deadly blow. Hold up, K. Judah. Hold up. I'm laughing because I love this, y'all. I love it. Let me go to Revelation 13 and we coming right back. Hold your marker right here. Because the Bible kind of mentions something like that about a deadly blow. This is documented history I just put on the screen. Do the Bible mention something like that? Let's see. This is Revelation 13, and I'm going right back to Daniel's. Revelation 13 and verse 1, and it reads, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. And I stood upon the sand of the sea." Y'all hear that? The same beast that I read in Daniel is this same beast. Let me show you to you. The same beast that I just read in Daniel, it's the same beast. Because at first the beast looked like this, right? Then the beast, it's the same beast, look. But then in Revelation 13, the beast was all combined into one. This is documented. This is documented. This is documented. America don't look like this. America don't have no 7 heads and 10 horns. Talk to them, Most High Yah and Yahshua HaMashiach. Show me America's 7 heads and 10 horns since you think it's mystery Babylon the Great. Where are the 7 heads and 10 horns? Because I'm about to read that deadly blow that I just read in history. Verse 1 again. "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns." 7 heads on the screen, and on that dragon, that's 10 horns. But hold up, K. Judah, it was something different about these horns. Read it to him, brother. Let's get it. "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns." What do the 10 crowns represent? Each leader from their nation. each leader from the 10 nations, they are all leaders of their nations. That's why on this beast, they had 10 crowns. But on the beast in Daniel chapter 7, they did not have 10 crowns. But they had 10. But 3 was plucked up by the roots, which left 7 heads and 10 horns, or 10 crowns. Who are the 10 crowns, K. Judah? The European Union, which they call the Big 10. So can you get America out of this, brother? I don't think so. You can't get America out of this. How you gonna take Revelation 13 and transfer it into America? I mean, God is talking about a beast from ancient times. Now remember, the original Babylonians was who? Hamites. Not the children of Japheth, but Nimrod ruled Babylon. Not the children of Japheth. Children of Japheth came later and took over Babylon. But who was the original Babylonians? Hamites. See, y'all getting confused. You got to read history, and you got to understand the scriptures and timelines. What about that deadly blow, though, K. Judah? Verse 2, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That's the Greek Empire. And his feet was the feet of a bear, the Medes and Persian Empire. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion, Nebuchadnezzar Empire. And the dragon, they go wrong. Who gave the Pope his seat and great authority? And the dragon. What did the dragon get a Pope, y'all? Right here. How you gonna get America out of this, brother? It said the dragon gave him his what? And the dragon gave him his power, that's the Pope, and his seat. He sit up on the throne, and great authority. This man changed times and laws. This man said that 1201 make a new day, not America. This man changed the Sabbath to Sunday, not America. They bow down and kiss his ring, not American president. Even American president, when they go see the Pope, they bow down and kiss the ring. So how you gonna give America great authority that they got from the dragon when they don't make no decisions? Joe Biden can put a law into effect and the Senate can say, nope, we ain't passing that. You can't tell him that, though. You can't tell the Pope that. You can't tell the Pope what to do. They confess their sins to this man. Nobody confess their sins to America. They confess their sins to the Pope. Nobody confess their sins to Joe Biden. Nobody go inside of a little boot and say, Father, I have sinned. And what do the Pope say? Your sins are pardoned, my child. But let's see if we can get America out of this when we get done today. But what about that deadly blow, K. Judah? Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death. That go that deadly blow in 476 AD. And his deadly wound was healed. How was it healed? Through this right here, y'all. Check it out. This how the deadly wound was healed. Can you get America out of this? This is the European Union's building in Starburg, in Brussels. And guess what? The old Babel fit into the new Babel. The old Babel was erected and they didn't get to finish it. So they erected this building, but they didn't finish it at the top. But you're going to tell me this America, right? Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. That old Babel was erected. It reached unto heaven. They didn't get to finish it, though, because the Lord came down and disrupted their work. But they could have finished this new building, but they decided not to. Guess why? Because this the beast system that the Lord is talking about, which is the European Union. Knowledge. Why do that old tower fit so fitly into the new tower? Try to fit that into America and let's see how it look. It's going to look dumb and stupid. It won't fit. If it don't fit, you must acquit. The old Babel, the new Babel. The old Babylon, the new Babylon. Same thing. They never changed the name. How come you think when Nebuchadnezzar ruled, it was Babylon? Medes and the Persian ruled, still Babylon. Greeks ruled, still Babylon. Rome ruled, still Babylon. And the EU, when they arise with the Big Ten, still Babylon. And I know it's hard for y'all to accept truth because it's not coming from you. Because your pride and your arrogance won't allow you to humble yourself down when somebody else is speaking truth that didn't come from you. Because see, by you lying to people, now you will have to retract your lies. And your pride won't allow you to retract your lies. So you just gonna keep saying it's America with no proof, no documentation, no history, just it's America. It gotta be America. Who else can it be? We proving it right now who it is. America didn't pluck up no three by the roots. America never had no 10 nation who tried to revive the Roman Empire. The last one was Berto Mussolini, who was crowned in 1935 AD. 3 of them was gone, left 7 heads and 10 horns. But on these horns, it had crowns on it, which represent a leader of their nation from the 10. Let's go back to Daniels. Back to Daniels. And let me put this back on the screen because we're proving all things today. Let me put this back on the screen. Let's go back to Daniels. Daniels chapter 7. And I'm going to read verse 8 again. And then y'all brother is going to skip down to verse 15. And I'm doing all this from the top of my head, family. I don't have no scriptures in front of me. I'm just going off the spirit. Because you remember how the Bible say be instant in season and out of season. Sometimes you can't write everything down. Because if I was out and about and somebody run up on me, I would have to be ready right then and there, right? I won't have, but hold up. I always bring my Bible with me, though, family, and all my index cards. So that's something that I do. I got so many lessons of index cards that I got to keep them in a big old pouch. So I do bring all my stuff with me, so I'm never lacking. But when somebody asks me questions, I would have to be ready right then and there. So everything can't be wrote down, family, not everything. This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 8 again. And it reads, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there are the 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And we proved that on the screen right there, plucked up. And behold, in this horn was eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Who speak great things against the Most High? Him. The Pope, or the Catholic Church, or Vatican City. Them. See, they have their own religion. America don't have her own religion. There's all kind of religions in America. But in the Catholic Church, they believe in Catholicism. They are Catholic. They have their own religion. Who is the spearhead of that? The Bishop of Rome, Pope Francis, and many other popes that came through the lineage of the Vatican. Verse 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. Now jump down to verse 19. Verse 19, and it reads, then I will know the truth of the fourth beast. He did not care about no other beast but the fourth beast, family. Let me say that again. Daniel did not care about nothing else but this fourth beast right here. It's all that man cared about. He wanted to know about the one who had great authority that he got from the dragon. The man is standing inside of a serpent's mouth. The man is letting you know he get his power from the devil. What type of person that is righteous will stand inside of a serpent's mouth unless he's letting it be known and not afraid to let you know that, yeah, I got my power from Satan the devil and I worship him. This is why it's a mystery, because they don't know he wicked. They think he righteous. They don't know he a liar. They think he tell the truth. But he don't. He's a liar. And his father is Hashatan. Verse 19, then I will know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devour, break in pieces, and stamp the residue with his feet. And of these 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Verse 21, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints. Now, America already making war with Israel. But the Bible said that that little horn is going to make war with you. Now, can you show me a little horn that's going to come up in America and make war with the children of Israel when America been making war with the children of Israel for over 400 years? Let me say that one more time. Can somebody show me that a little horn that's going to come up in America and wear out Israel, which are the saints? Because America didn't already woke us out for over 400 years. So who going to come up after that and whoop us when we already been whooped? That means that this is talking about another individual who's going to rise and have supreme power over this whole planet Earth. And he's going to wear out the saints. It didn't say he's going to wear out Israel. Because you have to remember this. All Israel is not Israel. There's a difference between the elect and the saints. These are those who are chosen, faithful, and follow the Lamb whithersoever he go. Don't get confused with because it says saints. These are those who know their God, believe in their God, have faith in their God, and they follow the Lamb whithersoever he go. These are the saints. Now the saints is Israel. But not all Israel is Israel, because some of Israel are going to accept that mark of the beast. You better believe it. And it might be some of our mamas and daddies. Might be your kids. Might be your wife. Might be your husband. Some people going to accept that mark. But it kind of gave a prelude when they was asking people to take that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and a lot of people took it, and whoever didn't, that can y'all know what that showed me? That kind of gave the strength and showed me, and those who gonna stand in that day and not accept that mark. Everybody who took that thing they told you to take, and you ran to take it, that's how some of y'all gonna be when they say accept this mark. Because you were so hastily to take that, and then you regretted it later. But those of us who did not take it, that's the same way we gonna stand when you say, accept this mark. We gonna say, nope, I ain't doing it. Verse 21, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. America did already prevailed against you. You did already built up their economy. You built their houses. You built their vineyards. You allowed their children to be sucked at the pap. We did all that from slavery to now. So how is it America? When the Bible just say he, not them, he is going to wear out the saints, an individual, the little horn, the man of sin. He's going to wear out the saints. Now watch this, family. Fact check me, man. Don't just let me tell y'all stuff. Open up your Bible and follow your brother so you can see, man, that brother ain't making none of that up what he's saying. He reading it right now out the scriptures. He's not telling us what he think. He's not trying to manipulate the scriptures and change the words. So jump down to verse 23. Now, I want y'all to get America out of this. All y'all who keep saying we wrong for saying it's wrong, prove that we wrong. Because what I'm about to read in verse 23 should not say this. It should not say this. Verse 23. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. I'm sorry, verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth. What was the fourth beast, y'all? Rome. Rome. He just told you that the little horn gonna wear out the saints. Where do the little horn come from? The fourth beast. How can you get America out of this, y'all? I'm asking. Verse 23 again. Thus he said, the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which should be diverse from all kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth. Y'all hear this? He should devour the whole earth. Who gonna devour the whole earth? That little horn. He gonna make you accept the mark. You gonna kiss his ring. You gonna worship his image, or you gonna die. You already dying in America. It can't be America. You already dying here for over 400 years. Verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and shall subdue 3 kings, which is the Archigos. Right here, I just showed y'all. This is documented history. This is documented. Go fact check me. This is documented. These are the 3 that was plucked up by the roots. How can you get America out of this beast system? Ain't nothing changed from the ancient to now. The deadly wound was in 476 AD. They suffered a deadly blow by the barbarian tribes, which were the Ostrogoths, the Vandals, and the Herlaws, who gave them that deadly blow. Then they came back and did what? Plucked them by the roots. You don't hear nobody name no Herlians, no Vandals, and the Ostrogoths, because they wiped out the face of the earth. So these are the 3 that was plucked up by the roots. Documented history. Verse 25. Now listen to this closely. Let's see who's going to wear us out if we get caught up in this great tribulation. Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. And he, listen again, and he, an individual, and he, the little horn, and he, the one that speak great words against the Most High, and he, not them, and he. Come on, y'all. It say he. And he should speak great words. And he should speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. Who changed the time to 1201? The Pope. Who changed laws? The Pope. America can't put no cycle to no 24-hour cycle of a day. They can't do the thing that George Bush tried to do. See, George Bush tried to make it a full 24-hour cycle. The Pope told that boy, you crazy. 1201 make a new day. And that's how it's gonna stay. Did anybody change it? Nope. Did anybody change it? Nope. Nobody changed it, y'all. It's still 1201 make a new day. And now I heard that when the time went forward or back, they're going to keep it like that from now on. Who made that decision? Vatican City. Vatican City. So now that we didn't prove this, I can get out of this. Because we know that he's going to wear out the saints. And the Bible say that we'll be given into his hands unto a time, and a dividing of time. We ain't in that time right now. How can America wear out Israelites for 3.5 years when they didn't already did it for 400 years? Y'all talk to y'all brother, man. Somebody talk to y'all brother, y'all. How can America wear us out for 3.5 years when they didn't already did it for 400? That means the person that's going to wear us out, he ain't never wore us out. Because he going to come after the saints. He going to come after the woman. The woman represent Israel. And who is really coming after us? Hashatan. But who is he using? The Pope. The Pope. What else I want y'all to know according to scriptures? Let's go, family, to Revelation 17. I'm going to the main scripture that they keep lying, telling y'all that this is America. So let's go to Revelation 17. Let's go to Revelation 17. And I'm about to use every image that I have to show you that it's not America. Now, let me go to this right here, because the Bible says something about this. Look at that. Precious stones and decked with gold. America look like this? Do America have a church that look like this? In Revelation 17, let's go to it. Revelation 17. And we're going to prove some other things, that this man is going to make a statue walk and talk. Let me say that one more time. This man, this pope, whoever it be at that time, he's going to make a statue walk and talk. How did he do it? By witchcraft and sorcery. Where did he get the power from? Satan the devil. The Bible say God gonna allow this man to make fire come down from heaven. How is he doing it? By Satan the devil. That's why the Bible said if it was possible, he could deceive the very elect. He say if it was possible, but we know it ain't possible. Revelation 17. And I'm about to show y'all every image that I have to prove what the Bible is saying. Revelation 17 and verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sit upon many waters. The waters represent the people. So she sit upon the people, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of our fornication. Now I want you to hold a marker right here. Hold your marker right here. You remember when the Bible just said they was made drunk with the wine of her fornication? That fornication and being made drunk is her doctrine. We have all been made drunk with the lies of Rome, the Vatican City Church. They gave us our religion. They the one gave us that Caesar Borgia was Jesus. They gave you Sunday worship. They the one got all our records in the catacombs of Rome. They do, family. This whore. Why is the God calling her whore? Because she called herself the mother church, the wife of God. God say, no, you ain't. You are a whore. You ain't my wife. Israel. That's who I'm married to, not no Catholic church or the Vatican City Church. So hold your marker right here. And let's go to Isaiah 29. Hold your marker right here. We're going to Isaiah 29 and verse 9, because the Bible say line must be up on line, precept on precept, line up on line, precept on precept. Isaiah chapter 29. And your brother K. Judah going to read verse 9. So the Bible just say that they have been made drunk with the wine of our fornication. Okay, let's see. Isaiah 29 and verse 9, and it reads, Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. So God is not talking about liquor. He's talking about lies. Lies. Verse 9 again. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. What you staggering from? Lies. You all over the place because of lies. Go back to Revelation 17. Because the Bible say prove all things. Revelation 17. And let's get it. Revelation 17 verse 1 again. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore, which sit upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet colored beast for the name of blasphemies, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Where we get the 7 heads from? Daniel. Where we get the 10 horns from? Revelation 13. How can you get America from that? Do America have 7 heads? Do America have leaders that represent 10 crowns? Hey, family in the chat, can you put a N-O in the chat if America have 7 heads and 10 horns? Can y'all help me out? Have you ever seen America in documented history or anything in history or any historian ever come out and show that America is a beast system with 7 heads and 10 horns? Anybody in the chat? Have you ever seen it, family? Just put an N-O in the chat. If you have seen it, I stand corrected. Help me out. Give me the information that I can go read so I can see it. I've never seen a miracle with no 7 heads and 10 horns. Ever. My brother Jacob said no. Obadiah said no. I never seen it. I never seen it. So let me show this image. Because the Bible says scarlet and red. Oh, hold up. But they just told me this America, though. Anthony said no. My brother Anthony said no. So let's finish reading this. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet-colored beast, for the name of blasphemies, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors. What you see on the screen, family? Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Why is she the mother of harlots? Because everybody else who push her doctrine is a daughter of this whore, like America. America get their doctrine, their religion from this whore. America is a daughter of Babylon, not Mystery Babylon. You can't be over your mama. You can't be over your mama. They have purple and scarlet. Scarlet is a red color. Purple, look at the Pope. He have on purple. Look at the bishops in the back. They have on scarlet. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet because this represents the Roman Catholic Church. Knowledge. Verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors and decked with gold and precious stones. What y'all see right here? Precious stones. Look inside of their church. Precious stones is decked with gold and precious stones. Knowledge. And decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup. What you talking about, man? What y'all talking about, man? Having a golden cup in her hand. The Pope walk around with a golden cup in his hand and it's full of abominations. Do Joe Biden or any president, Barack Obama, George Bush, his daddy, Clint, anybody ever walk around with a gold cup? Do they sit on a golden chair? Do they sit on the throne? No. But the Pope, this man, he sit on a throne. On a throne. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, mystery. Something that's a mystery has not yet been revealed. What has not yet been revealed? That the Pope, the Roman Catholic Church, Vatican City, worship the devil. For the world to know. Because if they knew, they wouldn't be bowing down to him when he riding around in that doom buggy of a car. Verse 5 again. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Now jump down to verse 7. Jump down to verse 9. Now let me get this picture up. And then I'm going to prove with documented history that y'all don't know what y'all talking about out there, lying to Israel, but then calling other people liars when you a liar. What's wrong with this people, man? I don't understand in my brain. Y'all going to get on the platform. You going to say that people are lying because we say it's not America, but then you turn around and y'all lying saying it is America. So guess how we prove that who's lying and who's not? We got to prove about everything. We got to prove everything. Not argue and go back and forth. Just get on your platform and give us a full breakdown that America is Mystery Babylon the Great. That's it. Prove it. Verse 9. And here's the mind which have wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sit. What do this say right here? The 7 hills of Rome. Where is this located? Vatican City. Okay, Judah, you a liar. I am? Really? Okay, he go to documented history. Let me read this. It say the pictorial history of the Italian people, page 227. Rome is built on 7 hills. In 1929, Vatican City became an independent state. Inside a state, Rome. It sits in the center of Italy, and it's the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. It's king. It's king. No, not a president. It's king. It's the Bishop of Rome, the little horn. All rulers have to go to him and kiss his ring to be accepted. He is the abomination of desolation. I'm done. I'm gone, family. I can close the book, dog. This is documented history. This is pictorial history of the Italian people, page 227. And what did they say? The little horn that I just read about in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 8. They said that all the rulers have to go to him and kiss his ring to be accepted. Can you show me anybody who come to America and kiss these presidents' ring? I keep telling y'all, family, I would never play with your salvation. Whatever I say, according to scriptures and through the spirit, your brother will bag it up. I am not lazy to do my due diligence. This is documented history that I just gave you. This is pictorial history of the Italian people. And they even admitted that the Pope is the abomination of desolation that you read about in Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. He said, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoso read it, let him understand. What is that talking about? The Bishop of Rome, or the King of Rome. But he ain't no bishop of mine. This is why Christ said, call no man your father. Who was ruling in the time of the Messiah? Rome. What do the Pope call himself? Holy Father. So the God is giving you who the beast system is. But you have man who allow pride to get in the way and got the audacity to think they proving something when they proving nothing at all. Because I am asking for anybody who believe that America is the beast system. Can you give a full breakdown from Daniel, from Matthew to Revelation? Break everything down with history and images. We need pictures because the pictures speak 1,000 words. We need history. Back everything up. Show us the 10 nations that came out of America. Show us the 10 nations that got 10 crowns on their head. Show us the 3 that was plucked up by the roots. Show us that it left 7, and who are the 7 who tried to revive it. Show us. Show us that America is going to wear off the children of Israel for 3.5 years when she didn't already woke us out for 400. What will 3.5 years make a difference when we already been woke out for 400? How can 3.5 years make a difference when America didn't already woke us out for 400? Make it make sense to me, dog. Make it make sense to me, man. So we just proved that Rome sit on 7 hills, which is the Vatican. Rome sit on 7 hills, man. So we proved that. The 7 hills of Rome. So in Revelation 17, verse 9, when it say she sit on 7 hills or 7 mountains, this is the 7 hills, man, of Rome or the Vatican City. America don't sit on 7 hills, man. Show me in history where America sit on 7 hills. Now I got something else to show y'all that people keep lying about. Here you go. Y'all ready? Let's go to Revelations 13. And I'm going to start at verse 16. Let me show you something else that they've been lying about. Talking about that China is going to be the final beast system and that the mark of the beast is going to come from China. Woo! Help us, Lord. Please, Father, help your children. Woo! Boy, I tell you, boy. People just say anything, boy, just to be right. They want to be right, but won't let the scriptures be right. Man want to be right so bad and allow his pride to get in the way of the scriptures that you won't let the scriptures be right, but you want to be right. Because you want to sound like you know something when you know nothing at all. Because we know that 666 is going to come from one person who's going to issue the mark of the beast. And I'm about to read it right now. I'm not going to tell you nothing. I'm about to read it. Not talk to you or tell you what's on my mind or tell you what I think or tell you who I think it is. No, I'm about to read it. So let's go to Revelation 13. And we're going to start at verse 16. And I'm going to read this on the screen first. And then I'm going to read Revelation 13, verse 16 on down, so we can see who is this 666. So this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. So hold your mark at 16, and I'm going to read this on the screen. And I'm going to show you who is Mr. 666. Okay, it says Vascarius Filada, the official title of the Pope of Rome. Vascarius Filada means vicar of the Son of God. So he's saying that he's the substitute for Christ on earth. The title is applied to the Pope of Rome and proclaims that next to God, next to God and Christ, he is the third ruler of all things in heaven, on earth, and under the earth. This title is inscribed on the papal three-tiered crown, which he wears. It is shaped like a three-dome beehive in order to give in the appearance of three rounded crowns, one on the top of another, indicating that he wears a triple crown as ruler of heaven, earth, and under the earth. This is the hat that it's talking about. And what do you see on this hat? Vascarius Filada. But K. Judah, okay, you didn't show us that. You didn't show us the hat. You didn't read it to us. But how do you get 666 from that, brother? Here we go. Go to Revelation 13. And we're going to start at verse 16. Now, remember what I just read to y'all about Vascarius Filada. So you see it on the screen. It say the literal meaning Vascarius substituting for or in place of. So the Phila means son. The Da means God. So he's the substitute for God and his son on earth. So how do this Vascarius Filada equals 666? Let's see. Revelation 13, verse 16, and it reads, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive. And he, no, they. And he, no, they, K. Judah. And he, a man, y'all. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. For it is the number of a man. For it is the number of a man. And his number is 636. So if you look at the Vascarius, that's 112. Phila, that's 53. Da, that's 501. If you take the 112, 53, and 501, what number do you get? 666. It's the office of the Pope. But K. Judah, it say he gonna make us accept a mark. Where he doing it right now, preparing you to accept it by doing this. Every Ash Wednesday. Didn't he say the forehead? Look like a forehead to me. Now, this is not the mark of the beast, but he's preparing you when it do come. Because you remember, mystery Babylon the Great. They don't know this man wicked. They don't know that this man could be putting a curse on them. They don't know that this man got his seat, his power, and great authority from Hashatan. So they're allowing this man to put ash on their forehead. When the Bible say he make both small and great receive a mark on their forehead. So he preparing them to accept the real thing when it comes. So that Vascaris Fili die, the office of the Pope or the Bishop of Rome, which is 666. Now, let me show you something else they keep lying about. I told y'all I'm proving all things. Let me show you something else they keep lying about. They keep lying about America do, okay, they say all nations trade with America. Huh? So nobody else do trade and commerce. Did everybody come to America, right? So do America have the largest economic trade block in the world? Absolutely not. Documented history is everything. I'm talking everything. But before I do that, I have to prove something else to you to show you that it's not America, right? Y'all see this? Let me prove this right quick. Let me go to Daniel's chapter 11. Daniel's chapter 11. Now, I'm only gonna read a little bit of something. So I'm going to Daniel's 11. And when I get there, I'll let you know what verse. Daniel's 11. And now I'm going to read Daniel's 11 and verse 31. Now, before I read Daniel's 11 verse 31, I want to read this on the screen to prove to you even further that the European Union, spearheaded by the temporal leader, which would be over the economic part of the beast system, and then you have the Pope, who will be over the religious part of the beast system. This is what people don't understand. You got the temporal leader, who's going to be head of the European Union, and you have the Pope, who's the head of the whore or the church, the religious part. Now, let me read this. It said, French push for a 10-nation defense force. French President Emmanuel Macron is the man some are now calling Europe's leading figure. On March 16, 2018, from his growing seat of power, he has created a new 10-nation coalition. 10-nation coalition of the willing to spearhead the European Defense Initiative. What does that mean, K. Judah? How many nations did the Bible say it's going to be? So if they're trying to get a 10-nation defense force, now you can understand why I showed you this. 10 crowns on the head, 10-nation defense force. Is America trying to get a 10-nation defense force? No. America has its own army. It do have our allies, but they do not have a 10-nation defense initiative. But the European Union do. And they will get it. And it will only be 10 nations when it get down to it, because I think they got 142 nations. But the Bible say only 10. Here goes the original 10. It's a Western European Union, former association in 1955 to 2011. Of what, K. Judah? Of 10 countries. Of 10 countries. Which are who? Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, and the United Kingdom. This is the original 10. I told y'all I was going to prove everything to y'all. So now I can get out of this. So now we didn't already prove that this guy, Emmanuel, is trying to spearhead a 10-nation coalition of the willing to superhead the European Defense Initiative. So there you go. 10 nations, 10 nations of armies. Eastern Europe fighting against Western Europe. The Euphrates River divide them, the east from the west. So that's why the Lord gonna dry up the water for their armies to come through. From the Eastern Bloc, Russia, Iran, and China, and all the allies, they're gonna be with them. And from the Western Bloc, and we know America gonna be aligned with the West. She gonna get dealt with by God. But when you lie and say she mystery Babylon, you've been woefully misinformed. Woefully misinformed. So stop talking and prove all things. So let's get out of here and let me show you that America is not the largest trading block in the world. You know, when they do commerce and trades, it's not America, family. And I'm about to prove it right now because the Bible say prove everything. I'm talking everything. So let's prove it. Who is the largest one, K. Judah? Let's get it. Here you go. Y'all see this? Now, before I can read this, I got to show y'all some in Revelation 6 because I'm bagging everything up with the scriptures and the things that I'm reading on the screen. So before I can read this, I'm tripping, y'all. I'm moving too fast. Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31. Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31. And it reads, and arms. What is arms, y'all? Armies, arms, defense forces, military, arms should stand on his part. On who part? The little horns part with the beast system. Arms should stand on his part, and they should pollute the sanctuary of strength, and should take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that make it desolate. That's the Pope, man. They're going to build a temple. He going to defile the temple. And when them so-called people in the land start to sacrifice animals, it's going to only be 30 days that they do it. And he going to put an end to it. That's the Pope, and not America. That's why they're looking for a red heifer. And I think they have a red heifer. And once they start to do the daily sacrifice, and the Pope go over there and defile that temple, the Bible say he gonna put an end to the daily sacrifice. And he gonna set up the abomination that make it desolate. This is the Bible. This is the Bible. Now let's go to Revelation 6. Because I gotta prove this also, because they keep lying, talking about. Let me show you that the Bible do not contradict itself. And I would not allow no man, I mean absolutely no man, to say I'm reading stuff out of context. Because I take this that serious. I'm reading everything in context and letting the Bible line up what it's saying. Revelation 6. And I want to show you that this is going to affect Europe. Listen again. This is going to affect Europe, what I'm about to read. But I'm going to pick it up at verse 7 because I want to get straight to the point. Revelation chapter 6 and verse 7. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth. Remember the fourth part. Keep this in your mind. Remember what I just read where it say the fourth part. Okay? Look at where it say the fourth part, right? Now I'm about to read this on the screen. It's a Newsweek, February the 6th, 1989, the article. The Tars of Brussels, Belgium. The population of Europe at that time was 320 million. Europe controls a fourth part of global trade. Hold up, didn't he just say a fourth part of the earth? Let me read that again. Europe controls a fourth part of global trade. Europe wanted a world bank and one currency for their people at the time. Today, they have accomplished one currency, and now the European Union is the richest market in the world. When you have a market, what you doing with that market? Trading goods and services. But they lying telling you that everybody come to America when Europe has the richest market in the world. Today, they have one currency, the euro dollar, that has surpassed America greenback in value. Documented. Documented. So do y'all see this? The fourth part of the earth, this is going to affect Europe. Europe. This is why the Bible said this. Over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. So I just proved that also. That European Union has the richest market in the world. Can you prove it a little further, K. Judah? Absolutely. Let's go a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. Bible say prove all things. Hey, let's prove it. So y'all got to look at this too. Look, when this is built, it's over. When this is built, it's over, fam. Telling y'all right now, when this is built, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Then you can start counting down the days. When I say count down the days until the man of sin, which is the Pope, go defile that temple. When this is built, this abomination of desolation, count the days down. So there you go, family. I'm trying to see what else I have to prove. So I proved that the fourth part of the earth, that is the European nations, that horse that was called death, that's going to affect them. They control a fourth part of our global trade. Do you understand what I just said? They control a fourth of all global trade. The European Union is the richest market in the world. They have surpassed America's dollar. So how you going to talk about everybody come to America to do trade and goods and services? America ain't the only one that do trade, goods, and services. I'm going by what the history say. Let me see what else I have. Hold up. I'm trying to see. I had something else because I have to also read this to y'all. Hold up. I want to read everything. I don't want to leave nothing undone. So y'all just bear with me, please, because I'm looking for all my stuff. And I got so much information. So let me go get this real quick. Hold up. Hold up, family. Bear with your brother. Bear with your brother. And I think this is the last thing I want to read. And then this is going to seal the deal, family. Then I'm out of here. So let me go get this. This is 1992. Documented history from a paper from back in the day. And we're going to prove this real quick. So let me see. I hope I didn't delete it. Come on, man. Okay, I found it. Here you go. All right, y'all check this out. Check this out, family. I just found it. Hold up. So let me show y'all this before I get up out of here. Okay, this was in 1992 that I'm about to read. And I want y'all to see this also. He said, did not Paul say, when he is revealed, then Messiah come? Yeah, but when he's revealed, he got to defile the temple. See what I'm saying, Jacoba? See, the Bible is not in order. And what I mean by that is that we have to put it together. We got to put the puzzle pieces together. Because when you read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, the Bible say when he is revealed, what do? He defiles the temple. And what do he say? I am God above all gods. So we have to be revealed first. Once he's revealed, they build that temple. That's when you're going to see Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. That is when you're going to see Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. You see what I'm saying? That's that abomination of desolation. But he has to be revealed first. The Bible say none of this is going to happen until that wicked is revealed. Then he going to defile that temple and say he's God above all gods. Okay, so now let me read this newsletter right here. Okay, it say Europe after 1992. It say first there was NATO, then the common market. Now Western Europe faces more audacious post-war transformation. By the end of 1992, the nations of the European community will merge into a single market. Goods, services, people, and capital will all circulate freely, and national economic policies will have to be substantially harmonized. So there you go. They merge into a common market, and they control. They are one of the biggest markets in the world. The European Union common market is the biggest in the world. So get off this America train, man. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. There you go. There should come a great falling away. And then what do it say? That wicked should be revealed. We're seeing a lot of people falling away right now. But remember, he said a great falling away. Not just a falling away. A great falling away. Man, who is this Gazim guy? Yeah, he got to get put in time out. Hey, you get out of here. I don't know you. Bye. So y'all see what I'm saying, family? I just wanted to come prove a little further that the Bible is going to always bag up the Bible. If y'all are going to say it's America, can you please prove to us it's America? But we don't want you talking to us. We want you to prove that it's America. Don't tell us it's America. Prove it's America. Because the Bible say that he is going to wear out the saints for a time, and a dividing of time. What would 3.5 of wearing us out make a difference from over 400 years? If we are wore out for 3.5 years by America or this beast system, what difference would that make from the 400 that we didn't already been wore out? I don't see a difference. So that's how you know it's not talking about America, family. It's talking about that man of sin who's going to come when he's revealed. And he's going to come after Israel. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. That's why it's called the Great Tribulation. That's why it's called a time so bad it'll never be another time like it. You know it ain't talking about right now. Ain't nobody putting your head under no guillotine. Ain't nobody asking you, do you believe in the Lord or die? Nobody doing that. But the time will come when your faith will be tested. And they're going to put your head under guillotine and ask you, the Pope or Christ? You going to bow down and worship this image that we build? Or you going to die? And a lot of us going to say, get on with the show. Take the head off. Because I ain't bowing down to your image, whether God will deliver or not. Which I know he can, but if he don't, I'm still not bowing down to your image. So go on, take the head off, because in the first resurrection, it'll be back on. It'll be back on. I have that spiritual body, and I will have my head right back on my body. Because it is nothing impossible with Yah. He can do all things. I'm talking all things. So do anybody have any questions? I'm trying to see, was it anything? Yep, it is something else I have to read. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians. Thank you, Jacobo, for putting that on my mind, man. That's 2 Thessalonians. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians, because I also want to read this. Because it's something else I want to show y'all according to the scriptures. Just like John the Baptist. Talk that talk, brother. Just like John the Baptist. What did John the Baptist? Man, John wasn't afraid to die. John the Baptist was not afraid to die. And we can't be afraid to die. It ain't nothing but flesh. Once they done what they done, what else can they do to us? Nothing. That's, hey, I'm being nothing. That's how I think. Okay, you gonna kill me. Then what? There's nothing else you can do. You're gonna rejoice for a little bit, but then you're gonna be in a lake of fire for eternity. So rejoice for 2 minutes, but then be in the lake of fire for the rest of your life. It doesn't mean nothing because you took the head off. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And I want to also read this to y'all, what my brother Jacobus said. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahshua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that you be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by a spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, and that the day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, meaning the son of destruction, who's opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, so that he is worshiped. You heard that, Jacob? So that he is worshiped. So that he is God, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity, Jacob, it was already working in Christ's time. He said, for the mystery of iniquity do already work. Who was ruling in Christ's time? The Romans. So Paul and them already knew about calling men your father. The mystery of iniquity. Why did Paul say the mystery of iniquity? Because a lot of people think the Roman Catholic Church is a righteous church, not knowing the mystery of iniquity work in them. It's in that church. The one with all the precious stones and gold ceilings and naked babies flying all over the ceilings with the buttocks out. Verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity do already work, and only who now let it would let, until it be taken out of the way. And then should that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord should consume with the spirit of his mouth, and should destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose workings is coming after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Family in the chat and people listening in the back. Lying wonders. Y'all see this? Lying wonders. What is one line wonder that he gonna do? Hold your marker right here. We coming right back. Revelations 13. Let me show you a line wonder that he gonna do. And I'm gonna pick it up at verse 13. Let me show you a line wonder that he gonna perform. A line wonder that this man is going to perform. Revelations 13 and verse 13. And it reads, he do great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. There go them lying wonders. You remember? Lying wonders and signs. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. There you go, fam. I just read it to you. So when you go to 2 Thessalonians, verse 9, when it say, even him who's coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And when you go back to Revelation chapter 13, verse 14, it say, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Line upon line and precept on precept, man. Line upon. My beloved sister T is in the building. Big salute, my beloved sister. How you doing this morning? So Jacoba and the rest of the family. The things that I didn't show y'all last week, I just went further and showed y'all today. So now y'all have everything in y'all arsenal. If anybody tell you it's a miracle, don't get into it with them. Just ask them this. Can you do a full breakdown and show us it's America. That's it. We don't have to argue with nobody. Can you go and show us a full breakdown? No, don't just give me 2 scriptures. Don't just read Revelation 17. Show a full breakdown from the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 7. Daniel chapter 11. Revelation 17. Revelation 18. Revelation 13. Revelation 11. Matthew 24 and 15. Bag it up with scriptures. Bag it up with scriptures. Because too much talking make it seem real. Verse 9. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the workers of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned, who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. So there you go, fam. I just wanted to come in and for the proof. I know it's early in the morning, but if it's 2 people in here, 3 people, 4, 5, I'm going to still go hard in the paint as if I had 100. Because it's not about the people, man. It's about, is you teaching the truth? That's it. And if you say you're a teacher and you are accusing others of being liars, because we say Mystery Babylon, the greatest of Vatican City. But you know one thing that I can say, even if you disagree with me, out there, all y'all who keep talking about it's America, it's America. Even if you say I'm wrong, I'm bagging everything up what I'm saying with the scriptures, history, and images. Can you do that for America? Can you show us how America sit on 7 heads and 10 horns? Can you show us America have 7 heads and 10 horns? Can you show us? Can you show us that America sit on 7 hills? Can you show us that America sit on 7 hills? Can you show us that America has a leader that everybody bowed down to? I want to read this for T, because my beloved sister just came. Hey, T, I didn't get to show this last week, but I want to read this for you, my sister. And I want you to see this. This is documented history, what your brother about to read. Let me show my sister this real quick. Okay, here you go right here. Check this out, T. Now, this is documented history, my sister, what I'm about to read. Now, first, T, last week I showed y'all this. The 7 hills of Rome, which we know is the Vatican right here. Vatican. It say Vatican right here. So the 7 hills is Rome. Because in Revelation 17, verse 9, he say it sit on 7 mountains or 7 hills. Okay? Now look at this history. It says, Pictorial History of the Italian People, page 227. Rome is built on 7 hills. In 1929, Vatican City became an independent state. Inside a state, Rome. It sits in the center of Italy. It sits in the center of Italy. And it's the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. Its king is the Bishop of Rome, the little horn that I read about in Daniel's T. All rulers have to go to him and kiss his ring to be accepted. He is the abomination of desolation. Hey, T, over here, we bag everything up, my sister. I didn't make this up. This is documented history from a book called Pictorial History of the Italian People. They saying that the Bishop of Rome is the Pope. They said he the little horn in Daniel chapter 7. They say he the abomination of desolation. Don't get mad at me, y'all. All y'all in the back of the room who sitting up here talking about we deceiving people by saying America is not Mystery Babylon the Great, but we sitting over here proving everything that we saying according to the scripture. I'm not arguing with you folk. I'm going to prove everything to the people. And if you think I'm a deceiver, that's your business. Now, can you do a full breakdown of America being Mystery Babylon the Great? No, not one scripture or two. We need a full breakdown. We need a full breakdown. Give us a full breakdown. Oh, T, I want to also show you this, my sister. I know you might gonna go back from the beginning, but I just want to show you this because I didn't get to show this last time, T. So right here that you're looking at, T, I'm gonna go to Daniel chapter 7, and I just want to prove this to you too. So y'all can just, have this in y'all arsenal. So when people keep on talking about, no, you wrong, my sister, you wrong, my brother. Whoever telling you is Mystery Babylon is wrong, they lying to you. No. We not lying to y'all. More people believe it's wrong than they don't, family. I keep telling people, when you teaching a lie, it doesn't take much to destroy a lie. But when you teaching the truth, a person will go to the end of the earth to show you lying. But a lie doesn't take much effort to destroy it. I'm about to destroy it right now. Now, this can't be America. This is Daniel chapter 7, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 8. It say, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn. I just read that, T. You remember the pictorial history of the Italian people? It said the Pope was the little horn. Okay, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom are the three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. Now, if you look at this picture, T, the three that was plucked up by the roots are the Herlians, the Vandals, and the Achagites. The further proof this is right here. It's a division of the Western Roman Empire, not America, family. Divisions of the Western Roman Empire, not America, family. And what do you see? The three that was plucked up by the roots. The Vandals, the Achagites, and the Herlians. This is documented history. Now I can go back and further show my sister what I'm showing her. I can go back now. So let me go back down and get the other picture. Right here. So the three that was plucked up by the roots, family, are the Herlians, the Vandals, and the Achagites. Now, Justinians, he tried to revive it. Charlemagne, he tried to revive it. Otto, he tried to revive the Roman Empire. Charles V, he tried to revive it. Napoleon, he tried to revive it. And Bertho was the last one to try to revive the Roman Empire. And if you look at where it say number 10, that's the last beast system. 7 heads and 10 horns. Why 7? Because 3 was plucked up by the roots. What are the 10 horns? Revelation 13. They had crowns on their head. This is each leader that represent their nation. America do not have no 10 leaders or crowns on their head that represent America. Where they at? And the Bible rests his case. I love y'all, family. Big salute to UT, my brother Jacobo. Big salute to Positive. Big salute to Anthony. Big salute to my boy Jay. Who else I had? Big salute to my sister Cynthia. And big salute to everybody who came through, family. Elder Quinat, big salute to Elder Quinat. Big salute to the elder. Big salute, family. But I just wanted to come in early in the morning. And I just wanted to further prove. So this is what I do. Let me run down everything that I said so it can make sense. And then I know everybody gonna go back. Okay. Let us make it make sense. Okay. This is a news article from 1992, right? It say first there was NATO, then the common market. Now Western Europe faces its more audacious post-war transformation. By the end of 1992, the nation of the European community will merge into a single market. Stop right there. Check this out. Newsweek, February the 6th, 1989, the article, the Tars of Brussels, Belgium. The population of Europe at that time was 320 million. Europe controls a fourth of the global trade. Europe wanted a world bank and one currency for their people at the time. Today, they have accomplished one currency And now the European Union is the richest market in the world. But they keep telling you it's America. Today, they have one currency, the euro dollar, that has surpassed America's greenback in value. Okay, I dealt with that. Now, this right here, the reason why I brought this on the screen and went and got this is because the Bible say that the stone that represented Christ hit the toes. How many toes do you have? 10, right? So this beast system is looking for a 10-nation army. 10-nation army. It say the French president Emmanuel is the man some are now calling Europe's leading figure. On March 16, 2018, from his growing seat of power, he has created a 10-nation coalition of the willing to spearhead the European Defense Initiative. So there you go. 10 crowns on the head, 10-nation defense force. Okay, we dealt with that. Let me go back. Let me keep going. Okay, we dealt with that. Okay, now I can go up. And then we dealt with this. Now, the reason why I dealt with this, because the three that was plucked up by the roots, they are the ones who gave the Roman Empire that deadly blow in Revelation chapter 13, verse 3. You remember it say his deadly wound was healed? Who gave him that deadly blow? The barbarian tribes. So right here you see it say the most straightforward theory for Western Rome collapse pinned the fall of a string of military losses sustained against outside forces. Rome had tangled with Germanic tribes for centuries, but by the 300s, barbarian groups like the Goths, that's the Ostrogoths, had encroached beyond the emperor's borders. The Roman withered a Germanic uprising in the late 4th century, but in 410, the Visigoths, the Visigoths, Ostrogoths, King Alaric successfully sacked the city of Rome. The empire spent the next several decades under constant threats before the eternal city was raided again in 455, this time by the Vandals. 3 was plucked up by the roots. Vandals, Ostrogoths, and the Heruli. Finally, in 476, the Germanic leader, Odoacer, staged a revolt and deposed the emperor, Romulus Augustulus. From then on, no Roman emperor will ever again rule from a post in Italy, leading many to cite the 476 as the year that Western Empire suffered a deadly blow. That's Revelation 13, verse 3. Okay, let me keep going. The Bible is on point, boy. That's all I can say. The Bible on point. Let me keep going, though. Hold up. Y'all brother keep going. Let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. All right. Then I dealt with this. When you read Daniel chapter 7, 1 through 8, it talk about 4 beasts. The lion, Nebuchadnezzar. The bear, Medes and the Persian. The leopard, that's the Greek Empire. But the 4 wings on the back is the 4 generals. Ptolemy, Seleucus, that's the Greek Empire because it's split into 4 generals. That's where you get the 4 wings from. And then this terrible beast represent Rome, right? Now, check this out, though. Check this out. Now, look at this beast. Same beast, right? Same beast. But something happened. All these beasts went into one beast. This is Revelation 13. You remember? And I saw the feet of a bear, the mouth of a lion. Look like a leopard. And the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Who did the dragon give his power to? Let's go see. Now, here go the 10 nations in Revelation 13. They got crowns on their head. I want to ask the people in the chat, do America have 10 leaders that represent 10 crowns on the head? I just want to know. Do America have 10 leaders with a crown on their head? Because the European Union do. That's why it's called the Big 10. 10 nations, 10 crowns. Okay, we dealt with that. Here goes the original 10. Western European Union. Former Association 1955 to 2011. Of the 10 countries, like Revelation 13, which was Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, and the United Kingdom. This is the original 10. Let's keep going. This is the image that Nebuchadnezzar talk about, right? He had a dream. He saw an image. Look at the stone, and what did the stone hit? The toes. How many toes do you have? 10. 10 nations, 10 toes. The point I'm telling you is that the reason why Christ's stone hit the toes, because the 10 nations of the European Union is the final beast system before Christ come back. That's why the stone hit the toes, family. 10 toes, 10 nations. Okay, let's keep going. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 1 and 2 right here. They're going to build a temple, and the Bible say the Gentiles is going to defile the temple for 42 months, which we know 42 months is equivalent to 1260. 42 months is equivalent to a time, and a dividing of time. So they're going to build his temple. This is also Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, stand in the holy place. Whoso read it, let him understand. It was spoken of by Daniel the prophet. That's Daniel chapter 7, as also Daniel chapter 11. Get that knowledge. Let me keep going. We also dealt with this. A lot of people don't know that when you read Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 18, the title of the Pope, because the Bible say, and he should make both small and great receive a mark, right? The Bible say it is the number of a man. So if you look at the hat that the Pope wear, I want you to look at this word right here that says Vascarius Filada, right? Look at this word, Vascarius Filada. This is also Vascarius Filada. What do it say, K. Judah? Vascarius Filada means the vicar of the Son of God. The title is applied to the Pope of Rome and proclaims that next to God and Christ, he is the third ruler of all things on earth and under the earth. This title is inscribed on the papal three-tiered crown which he wears. It is shaped like a three-dome beehive in order to give in the appearance of three rounded crowns, one on the top of another, indicating that he wears a triple crown as ruler of heaven, earth, and under the earth. So if you take this Vascarius Filada, let's go right here. Same title. Y'all see this? Same title. So the Bible said in Revelation 13, verse 16 to 18, that he make it all, both small and great, receive a mark on their forehead or on their right hand. It is the number of a man. So if you take the Vascarius, that's 112. You take the Philia, that's 53. You take the Die, that's 501. And if you add 112, 53, and 501, you're going to get 666. That is the office of the Pope. It is the number of a man. And he get all this power from Satan the devil. How you know that, K. Judah? Let's go right here. He's standing inside of a serpent's mouth. There you go. I bag everything up I say, family. I would never come and just tell you anything just to be saying anything. So he's standing inside of a serpent's mouth. In Revelation 13, it says Satan gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. There you go right here. Right? So I can go back down. Let me go back down because I want to show you this. This is Vascarius. So this is the office of the Pope. It's the number of a man. And his number is 666. There you go. Vascarius Filada, where he wear on his hat, which means the vicar of Christ. He's the substitute for the Son of God on earth, or God himself. That's why all nations go and kiss his ring. That's why you even have people that confess their sins to him. They call him Holy Father. Christ say, call no man your father. Why you think Christ told them that? Who was ruling in the time of Christ? The Romans. So Christ say, call no man your father, right? So now I can go up. Okay, when you read Revelation 17, right? It talk about this beast system, right? Which is woman right here, this beast system. The woman was riding the beast, right? Now everybody wants you to believe that Mystery Babylon the Great is America. Oh, Mystery Babylon the Great, it's America. So if you go to Revelation 17, the Bible say that the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, right? The woman was arrayed. What does this look like to y'all? This is the Catholic Church in purple and scarlet colors, fam. So how somebody gonna argue you down talking about it's America when the Bible just told you that Roman Catholic Church called themselves what? The Mother Church. But what did God call her? The great mother of harlots. Who are the harlots? Her daughters, who push her doctrine. America do not have a single religion, but the Roman Catholic Church has a single religion, which is called Catholic, which is spearheaded by the Pope. So there go your purple and scarlet colors. What else do the Pope have? The Bible said in Revelation 17, she's decked with precious stones and pearls. Look at the Vatican City. Do that not look like precious stones and gold and ceilings of gold and naked babies on the ceiling and angels and the buttock side? That's the Roman Catholic Church, fam. Precious stones and pearls. And the Bible says she got a golden cup in her hand, right? What does it look like to y'all? A golden cup in her hand. What color he have on? Purple. What's that on his head? Scarlet. With a golden cup in his hand. But the Bible say the woman was riding the beast. Why, K. Judah? Because she called herself the mother church. She called herself the wife of God. God said, you ain't my wife, you a whore. An abominable whore. Right? So there you go. Oh, here you go too. Every Ash Wednesday, he preparing them for the mark of the beast. He put it on your forehead or your right hand. They do it every Ash Wednesday. Now, this is not the mark of the beast, but he preparing them to accept it willingly. He preparing them to accept it willingly. Now, this is the European Union. So if you're going to argue me down, why the old Babel fit inside the new Babel? Why the old Babel that was erected back in ancient times? And let me say this to clear things up. The original Babylonians was Hamites. The original Babylonians was Nimrod, who was a Hamite. Japheth came later. They are not the original Babylonians. Children of Japheth are not the original Babylonians. It was the Hamites. So I just want to clear that up. So I want you to look at the European Union or their building. They could have finished their building. The ancient Babylonians or the ancient Babel, the Lord came down and messed up what they was trying to do. But they could have finished their building, but they didn't at the top. They letting you know they know who they are. They know that they are the last Babylon on the earth before the Lord come back. Why you think they did not finish the building at the top? Because it represents the Babel that Nimrod did not get to finish at the top. Why it fits so perfectly? It could not fit into America like that, but it sure fit into the United Nations. So we dealt with that. We also dealt with the 7 hills of Rome. Revelation 17 verse 9, the woman sit on 7 mountains or 7 hills. That's the 7 hills of Rome. That's the 7 hills of Rome. And it's documented right here in this history. The pictorial history of the Italian people, page 227. Rome is built on 7 hills. I'm done. Knowledge. So you think I'm going to argue with y'all, keep telling me that it's America and we deceiving people? Man, say what you want. I ain't deceiving nobody. Everything is broken down and rightly divided through the spirit of Yahshua and the Most High Yah. Do anybody have any question before y'all brother K. Judah exit the building like a famous singer? Do anybody have any question before your brother exit the building like Prince? I'm just going to wait to see if any one of my beloved family members have a question before I get up out of here. Y'all ain't finna deceive my beloved family, the Israelites. We're not going for it. We're going to keep teaching our people the truth, man. Straight up. We're going to keep teaching our people the truth. We're not finna deceive no little one. We're not finna deceive nobody. If I don't know something, I'm going to just tell my family the truth. I don't know. And look, I already confessed to y'all that I don't understand how the new moon works. I don't understand how the moon work at all. So that goes something I don't know. So I'm not finna play with my people. I'm not finna play with their salvation. I'm not finna get up here and be, how you gonna call somebody a false teacher when you teaching false? I'm trying to understand. If you are teaching false and you calling others false, should you not clean up your own front door first? Because if you can point out what somebody is wrong, they can also point out something you wrong about. So all I'm saying is that teach unadulterated truth and leave no holes in your understanding so nobody can come and always have something to say. That's all I'm saying. Don't leave no holes in the puzzle pieces for nobody to always have something to say. Because you said everybody who teaching that is not America is deceiving people. And I take that seriously. I take that to heart because I'm one of the people saying it's not America. And I don't feel I'm deceiving nobody because I feel like if I was lying and deceiving, and they going to let me know in this chat box, man, hey, brother, you going off. No, I don't believe that. You going off, K. Judah. If they feel like I am going off, they going to tell me you out of pocket. But I'm pretty sure that they can see that I'm rightly dividing it, bagging it up with images, with history, and the scriptures. I didn't prove that it's not America. Now, y'all going to come and say it is America, but you're not going to give a full breakdown on it, though. We need a full breakdown that it's America. A full breakdown that it's America, because this is one of the other deceptions. Because while everybody looking at America, they don't even know the Pope over there, which is, he is wicked, y'all. The man really get his power from Satan, the devil. This man is going to wear out this earth. Daniel chapter 7, verse 23 say he's going to devour the whole earth. The whole earth, not some of it, the whole earth. America ain't done nothing like that. They ain't devour Russia or China. They say this man going to devour everybody. Whoever don't accept his mark, bow down to the image, he going to kill them, fam. And I want to leave y'all with this, and I'm done. When something is a lie, it doesn't take much effort to destroy it. But when something is the truth, men will go to the end of the earth to discredit what you bring it forth. So that's why y'all don't see me. I don't be calling people name, and I don't got to do all that. I'm just going to lay the truth out and let it fall. Either on deaf ears or on sincere ears. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's here, that's learning from Yah and Yahshua, all my brothers and sisters are sincere. Because we come together every week to get that knowledge together. Because I'm also learning when I put these lessons together. Hey, I ain't just edifying y'all through the scripture. I'm also edifying myself. Because I was woefully misinformed about guilt by association. And that one thing I'm going to admit when I'm wrong, I was woefully misinformed. I thought that guilt by association don't apply to me because I'm not doing what they doing. I was wrong. Guilt by association applied to Israel as a whole. You know why? Because people can make us look bad. And nobody wouldn't want to deal with no Israelite because what a few Israelites did. And that is true. Because God judged us sometimes the whole nation. Or sometimes just the individuals who did it. Or sometimes he get mad at everybody. So guilt by association is real, fam. It's real. So I woefully misinformed myself, and now I know better. Not to ever say that don't apply to me. It does apply to me. It's applied to all of us, family. We have individuals making us look very bad. That fight they just had between them camps, that made all of us look bad. Because now when people say, you Israelite, you're a part of that group and niggas be fighting each other, throwing blows and all that, hitting each other upside the head. You're a part of that group. Now, brother, I'm not a part of a group, though. Now, man, you believe what they believe. You an Israelite just like them. Man, look, I think y'all a joke. What I'm going to say to him? You think I'm finna get in a fist fight over something that's true? This movement is a joke, family. It's a joke. And I hate to say it. I hate it to be the bearer of bad news. We're a laughing stock. The world laughs at us, even within our own nationality and this movement. They laugh at us because the way we behave. But we not behaving like them, but they associate us with the behavior. So now they didn't pull us into the buffoonery because we Israelites. But I do ask that the Most High step in, that nobody get hurt with what happened. I pray you step in, Father. And the reason why I'm asking you that, because you're going to do what you do. And I believe that you are showing our foolishness to the world. That's why that happened. You allowing the world to see how foolish we are, that we emotional and we can't even talk like men. We got to throw blows just to let us know how much we dislike each other. We have to throw blows at each other. We got to disrespect each other, wish death on each other, just to show the world how dumb and stupid we truly are. And we're doing a good job at it. So thank you, this Israelite movement. Thank you. Thank you for making us look stupid and dumb in front of everybody. Thank you for the many years you have been deceiving. People committing suicide. The families breaking up. The children are destroyed. The husband and wives are destroyed. Thank you, niggas, for messing up this movement. Thank you, stupid niggas, for destroying a lot of Israelites and causing them to go back into the world. You have done a magnificent job of being a dumb, stupid bunch of Negroes. Thank you. So I don't understand this all come together. I don't get it. How? How, family? How? How? Come together with who? When the Bible says gather yourselves together, put it in context. With like-minded individuals, righteous individuals, good-hearted individuals, walking in the fruits of the Spirit individuals, not niggas walking in malice and hatred. So the things that they can do good, they don't give no effort. But the things that make us look bad, you niggas put all your soul into it, all your heart, to make us look bad. You wanted a round of applause? The world has given you one. You are a laughing stock to all nations. You in your 50s, 40s, fighting over a street corner, teaching next to each other, screaming over each other like a bunch of children. And the world is laughing. And who can blame them for laughing? But what do black people say? And y'all know I'm not talking about black in color. What do our people say? You're going to give my respect to the nations, but don't respect each other. You're going to give me my respect. That's what they say to the nations. But don't respect each other. Throwing blows. Fighting. Holding Negroes down until the cops came. Why y'all didn't just let the brothers up? Y'all say, look, man, we both wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. Nobody said that. They held them down for the police. And might go even file charges on them. Instead of going to the table like men and talking like men and saying we all out of pocket. Nobody not going to do that, family. Pride come before a fall. And like Sham say, they been doing this, man, from the 60s, man. The 70s and 80s. Taking niggas street corners. Teaching where they teach at. Bullying people. That's right, Eve. Big salute, Eve. She wrote. So I'm out of here, family. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I prove even further with documented history. The Bible is a cold piece of work. And I love it so. I thank y'all. I said, I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I said, I thank y'all. Well, them words be coming out crazy sometimes. I think y'all. I mean, I thank y'all, family. Sometimes I got to slow down. I thank y'all for y'all support, for y'all love, for y'all praying for y'all brother K. Judah, because I need your prayers. And I also be praying for y'all every day, family. I do. I keep all y'all in my prayers. I pray that the Most High continue to bid y'all Godspeed. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I pray that the Most High cover your homes, your children, your families. And let's just continue to try to be better than we was yesterday. Because I'm telling y'all, family, we are a laughing stock, family. It's just the truth. Everybody, man, you didn't hear the dude laughing at them. That man was laughing at them. He say, these are the same men who try to tell us how we supposed to be with the Bible and how we supposed to be with God, but they're on the street corner fighting each other. He said that. He say, how they gonna tell us something and they fight? And one of the other brother was laughing at them. He say, Hebrew Israelites on the same street corner yelling over each other. That's what he said. And he could not, he said, this is unbelievable. And they wouldn't, nobody wouldn't be the bigger person and just walk away. Nobody would not pack up and say, let's just go, bro, before this get out of hand. Let's just go before somebody get hurt. See, y'all don't understand that you can punch a man in his head. Anything can happen. He can get a seizure. You could have fell on that man's neck the wrong way. Anything could have happened. And then if somebody would have died that day, then all y'all would be looking crazy right now. And then you would have thought back and said, man, that could have been avoided. Y'all know it could have been avoided by somebody just saying, let's just go, man. Let's go before something bad happened, before we get in a fist fight. But y'all didn't do that. Y'all stood there in y'all pride just so y'all can throw blows because y'all don't like them and they don't like y'all. Grown men in their 40s teaching younger men how they supposed to be, but the younger men are looking at y'all acting like children. But you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. I'm out, family. I love y'all. I ain't gonna do none of my funny little things. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it kind of then got me down in the spirit. Just the things we doing and the way we behaving, it just messes up your spirit. It really does. Because while you trying to walk right with your brothers and sisters, and a lot of Israelites are trying to do right, you got those bad apples that continue to keep us in the same predicament, which is sin. Big salute, family.
We turn now to the wildfires exploding in the Southwest and the state of emergency in Arizona. The tunnel fire burning through more than 20,000 acres. Haley Hartog has the latest.
Whoa, whoa. Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Trust in your word, waiting on the majesty. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. He opened our eyes, all but we glad to see. He sending floods and fire. Tornadoes and earthquakes is coming alive. You sit in the place, will you survive? He saw it falling, Jacob on the ride. Cause we got the most side. 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 Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. We got the most side. We got the spirit of Joseph for famine is coming. I hope you prepared. He about to seal everybody that's in. The Israelites waking up out of the dead. The prophets wrote about it, how can we hear? Protected by the Father, why should we fear? Psalm 91 is all in my head. Acts 1 and 6, we almost there. This is the season, pray without season. Judging the earth, about to take out the Eden. 400 years we been struggling, breathing. Going back home, this time we ain't leaving. Devil is man making war with the saints. Put that in our temple, he know that we ain't. Trusting this system, we know that we can't. Babylon falling and starting to stink like yeah. We know Messiah is coming in the air. Destruction is coming, feel it in the air. We got the most high, so why should we fear? Keep the commandments, salvation is near. War without Father, Aquaba, they dead. If you live in wicked, then he will not spare. We blow the trumpet, open the tragedy. Trust in your word, waiting on the majesty. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. He opened our eyes, all but we glad to see. He sending floods and fire. Tornadoes and earthquakes is coming alive. You sit in the place, will you survive? He saw it falling, Jacob on the ride. Cause we got the most high. 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 Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. We got the most high. Time is ticking, Messiah is coming. Look at the wicked, they bout to get punished. You saw the children of Israel. Messiah is dragging us out of this hell. He's sending them players, but he gon' protect us. Michael was standing up, he won't neglect us. He threw us away, but he bout to catch us. Recompense, they getting extra. He made a promise to Abraham. Fulfilling his word, we seeing it now. That place where they serve, I'm taking it down. He bout to free everybody that's bound. Why they awaken the wrath for the Father? He sending famines and he sending lava. All but we know that nobody can stop you. They not repenting like you ain't the problem. Look at the tragedy, trust in your word, waiting on the majesty. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. He opened our eyes, all but we glad to see. He sending floods and fire. Tornadoes and earthquakes is coming alive. You sit in the place, will you survive? He saw it falling, Jacob on the ride. We got the most high. 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 Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. Look at the world, look at the tragedy. Keep the command, make sure he ain't mad at me. We got the most high. 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 We got the most high.
Hey, family, I have to show y'all one more thing. I found it. My crazy behind forgot to open up the window. So y'all remember when I was showing y'all that the European Union has the largest economic common market in the world. I'm talking about trading goods and services. They keep telling y'all that all people trade with America, but you have to go by what the Bible say. The Bible say that a fourth part of the earth, the black horse in Revelation 6, he destroyed a fourth part of the earth. Who control a fourth part of all global trade? Europe. So let's prove that the European Union is the largest global trading market. Let me open up my window. And guess what? I got this from the official European Commission website, not something I'm making up. So this is real. Let me share this real quick, family. Here we go right here. Okay. So I want y'all to see this. I'm going to go down. Let me go down a little bit. Here you go. Now it's an official website of the European Union, right? Now let me go down where it talk about the trade. Right here. Here we go. Now check this out. It say the EU is right here. The EU is the largest the EU is the largest economy in the world. Although growth is projected to be slow, the EU remains the largest economy in the world with a GDP per head of 25,000 for its 440 million consumers. Right here. Let's go to the next one. Right here. It say the EU is the world's largest trading bloc. The EU is the world's largest trade of manufactured goods and services. So what are y'all talking about? Man, don't nobody do no goods and services with no Vatican City. Did we say the Vatican City is the European Union? No, the Vatican City is the church, the whore. But the EU is the economy part of the beast system. You remember, you got two, the temporal leader and the religious leader. Let me say that one more time. The temporal leader will be over the 10 nations. and the Pope will be over the church. That's why in Revelation 19, verse 21, what did the Bible say? These both was cast alive in the lake of fire. Who is these both? The temporal leader and the false religious leader. So we ain't talking about no Vatican City. We talking about the European Union common market. You know why they signed the treaties of Rome? When they brought all the nations into a common market, which is the largest in the world. We talking about trading goods and services. The EU is the largest market in the world. But y'all keep talking about America. But we deceiving people though, but you teaching right. But ain't proving nothing though. I don't understand you people. America is Mystery Babylon the Great, but I ain't seen nobody do a full breakdown yet. Stop telling us it's America and show us, please. Please. That's it, fam. I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm gone, family. I love y'all with the pure heart. Elder Quinat, big salute. Jacoba, Eve ate the fruit of lies. Arca 007, Super Shiro, positive reinforcement. T. Washington, beloved sister. Anthony, we had my brother Anthony in here. We also had Obadiah. Big salute to you, Obadiah. Big salute to Cynthia. Big salute to you, my sister. And big salute to my FOPE family, my CUC family, all the brothers and sisters in the chat, and all the Israelites worldwide. Don't take my aggression that I hate my brothers and sisters. I don't. I'm just upset, just like when Elder Quinat went live last night. He was upset with the things that's going on in the nation. Sharshan was upset the other night. And I mean, that Negro went off. I had to call that Negro on the phone and say, calm down, nigga. Because my brother was on fire. I had that Negro laughing. I say, boy, you on fire tonight, boy. That boy had me fired up at work. But the point I'm making, though, is that a lot of us don't like what we see. And we calling it out. But I don't got nothing against no Israelite. But I don't like what I see when it's coming from men that's in their 40s and 50s and up. How y'all fighting each other, dog? You mean to tell me it's that bad that it got the blows? Why are y'all standing on the same street corner? Why somebody didn't say, dog, you know what? Somebody got to put aside the pride. Let's just, hey, pack up, let's go, man. Because some gonna go down, so let's just go before we get there. Y'all up there fighting, man. Throwing blows for the world to see. So how are we going to guide people in the way that they should go, and we can't even have civil disagreements? Civil. Paul say, when you go to the other people before the just, so you're going to go to the nations and not your own people. So y'all can't solve your own problems. You got to go to the nation. You held your brothers down for the police to get them. So you couldn't just let them up and say, man, y'all going about y'all business, man. You held them down for the cops. Come on, y'all. I would never do that. Hey, my right hand to the man of above. I'm not filing charges on no black man. I don't care what we going through. Now, if this Negro try to kill me or hurt me or something, that's different. But if this Negro just talking to me and we get in a fist fight, you think I'm going to hold my brother down and wait for the cops? I'm letting that Negro up and, man, say, man, go on about your business, dog. Let's just dead this, bro. Look, we done squabble. We got it out the way. Let's just leave it alone. I'm not holding no Israelite down for no cops, dog. I'm not doing it. That's just me, though. Nobody got to think like me. I don't call the police. Not even when I was in the hood. We don't call cops. We just charge it to the game. Unless a Negro is trying to kill another Negro. Then you don't got no choice but to call the cops. But if a nigga just fight, throw some blows, flatten a tire, and I ain't calling no police. I ain't doing that, man. I love y'all, family. Big salute, man. You get up out of here. In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams. Thank y'all for coming to the Lions Den, family. With the CUC family and FOPE family. Let's get it. Yep, that boy Uncle Don P was also going hard in the paint. So big salute to Uncle Don P. And big salute to all the Israelites worldwide. And your brother K. Judah. Want to say, shalom.
They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. Family all around me.